Hey guys, it's Joy again, back with another video. So, I first want to mention there may be a little bit of background noise, possibly. If there isn't, cool. If it is, my apologies. Nothing I can really do about it. But before we get started, I do want to mention that, comments, your opinions, how you're feeling, you can go ahead and put in the comment section, or again, I'll be putting my apps, the different social medias that I have, in the description box. So you can even, if you want to just speak how you're feeling right now, going through your path, you can just message me or something like that. I am completely open with talking on the different topics when it comes to the changings of yourself and your life and stuff like that. So, go ahead and leave comments. I look forward to them. So let's just hop into the video. So I decided this particular topic because personally I'm going through a situation, and it's kind of frustrating, and this is why. We live in times where social media and society tells you that you have to live this kind of way while you're this age, and that kind of way when you're that age. And to me, it's a bunch of bull. It's complete bull crap. You know, um, you don't have to live by society's standards. Personally, I've never just followed society. Like, I've always just done my own thing. I've never felt like I needed to just be in that in crowd of, fake bullshit. Pardon my French, but it's the truth. I think that people put too much on the ideal of, when you're this age, you should get everything done, and then when you're that age, you should just sit and be a grumpy old person. And I think it's complete bullcrap. You know, allow yourself to be free and go with the flow of things. I have someone who continues to talk about their plans, and you can make as many plans as you want with your life. And I'm not talking about simple plans like planning a day to hang out with your friends, or planning a gaming session with your online buddies. Like literal plans, like in a year I'll be here, in 5 years I'll be here, in 10 years I'll be here. Because in reality, look at the different things that you've planned like that, and think about how many of those things actually went according to how you planned it. And most of those scenarios, you're going to say, actually, no, they didn't go the way that I planned it because of this reason or that reason. And that's because of multiple different reasons. You get obstacles in life that kind of make you have to do a little bit of a curve from your original path. There are times where you just don't feel like going that way anymore, and you decide to go a different way. And your life is already planned out for you the second it is decided that you will be born into who you are right now. And so you know it's kind of like you are trying to force something that's probably not even meant to be like that. I'll give you a scenario so that just so you can get a better understanding of what I mean. Say there is a person who was living in an apartment. She had a pet, or she had a pet, and they're like, well, next year I'm going to use this money that I've saved to buy a house. And say the pet got sick, which I will tell you, if you don't know, if you've never had a pet that has had to go to the vet and that was very sick and needed some type of surgery or something, it is extremely expensive to make sure that they don't put that pet down, so that they can actually just fix your pet and you can take them home. It is very expensive. And so, say their pet gets sick and they take to the vet, and they're like, well, we need to perform some type of surgery on them, but they tell them the amount, and it's basically all the money that they've saved. And to save that pet that they care about deeply, they go ahead and use that money and, save the pet. So their plans, they have been moved around because they saved their pet instead of buying themselves a house. So now they're like, well, I'm gonna go back to trying to save it up, and I'll just stay here for now until I can get enough to get the type of house that I would like, or something like that. So curveballs come in all the time. Say for instance that they're like, you've planned to settle down at a certain age, and you just so happen to meet someone that you guys really click, and you know you guys end up caring about each other, even if you really try to hold the emotion in. you know um, it was meant for it. So, kind of just go with the flow. You'll realize that, when something happens in your life and it's nothing a part of your plan, when you go with the flow and kind of just see how things play out, most of the time it works out for you in the end, how probably even better than you expected. So, that is what I wanted to talk to you about. Just kind of allow yourself to go with the flow of life, because you never know what is truly meant for you unless you allow your heart to stay open to possibilities. So that is all I have for you today. Please like, share, and subscribe, and don't be shy of following any of my social media accounts. I do not mind hearing from you. So, yep. See you next time.